30 points separate Manchester United and Liverpool at the top of the table after yesterday's win for Jurgen Klopp's side at Anfield. It's kind of a tricky one to talk about United, Craig, because we've done it so much on this show.
Yep, so let's don't.
But no, but we... So let's go home.
Right.
One thing. You're the Glazers, yeah? One thing you can do today to start making it better.
What, in the football parlance?
Any parlance. Be it get rid of Woodward, bring in Pochettino.
Well, if I'm the Glazers and
what do you do?
I want to make money, I keep Ed Woodward in charge. If I'm the Glazers and I feel the heat from the football side of things, then I remove Ed Woodward from his role or his involvement with the football side of things completely. That's if you can't sell the club, or you're not willing to sell the club to a different ownership who may structure it differently. Glazers make the decisions, and Woodward's there. He's a conduit between the ownership and the football side, and he's a massive part of the problem. So, if I wanted to make things better amongst the football and management and player recruitment issues, Woodward would be the first to go if it was from a football sense.
If it were me and one thing, it would be Woodward. Listen, I think as good a job as he's done in the past in raising money for Manchester United, I think Manchester United and that name, it's a pretty easy sell for anybody coming in that role. If you don't want to get rid of him wholly, if you're concerned about the commercial side, then move him back to being commercial director, or whatever his previous title was, and bring somebody in to oversee the football at Manchester United. Because I think as much as Manchester United are still a big name, still a big draw, results continue to go as they have been and decline on the football side. I think that affects the commercial side of the club as well.
I understand what they're saying, Don, but is there not an argument to say, look, if we can get a quick fix going, i.e. get Pochettino in tomorrow, we're 5 points off Chelsea now, we can get a Champions League spot, maybe deal with Woodward in the summer. For immediate solutions, is that not an argument to say, get rid of Solskjaer today?
I'm just not sure what the conversations are being had at boardroom level, because it seems an absolute mess to me. It's pretty simplistic, in my opinion. You've got two options. You either bring in Pochettino or Max Allegri, and you get a world-class manager in and give him time and give him a budget and bring players in. Or you keep Ole at the helm and you at least back him in the transfer market. I mean, how long is this Bruno Fernandes saga going to carry on? They wanted him in the summer. They're still tracking him now. The window's been open for whatever it is, 15, 16 days. They can't get the signing over the line by a couple of £1 million. If you want to go and now Marcus Rashford is injured on top of that, if you want to go and have a gutsy signing or signings, why don't you look at someone like Haaland at Dortmund, who's been through the door a week? His buyout clause, sorry, he was bought for £20 million from Salzburg. His buyout clause is only, and I say only, it's 60 million euros. Look at Raul Jimenez at Wolves. Go and buy a recognised number 9. Go and give Ole the tools to try and succeed, because what's going to happen if you don't?
You think Ole's good enough? You think that this isn't his fault?
It's certainly not Ole's fault, no. I think previous managers and the ownership and the job that the Glazers and Woodward have done over a period of time has been shoddy. I don't think it's been good enough. I think Ole's in this position, I think, by a little bit of luck, because he is a club legend. I don't think he would have got any other job in the Premier League. But now he's got Man United, and now he's got a young squad that he's trying to work with. At least give him the tools and go and give him a few transfer windows and get the Bruno Fernandes signing over the line, or go and
Isn't
get...
that a bit naive, though, Don? Giving someone who, face it, hasn't got any managerial experience of note, got Cardiff relegated. As you say, he's only got this job because he's a club legend. If you're Manchester United and you've already given him, what, 16 months? What have you seen over that time that would make you suggest, yes, he's the man to guide us to big things in the future?
Well, flip the argument, and you had an experienced manager in Van Gaal, had an experienced manager in David Moyes, had one of the very best in Jose Mourinho, and they never really got backed. Yes, backed by a little bit of money, but never really got backed with time. You know, these guys are top-class managers. These guys are no mugs. They know the game. Well, they can't fix Man United in one season. They are 30 points behind Liverpool. This United rebuild is going to have to happen over a period of time. Whichever way you go, it's either back the current manager now or get rid and bring Pochettino or Allegri in, but at least then back one of those two managers. So whoever it is going to need time and is going to need funds.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.